Hey friends and family! So we made it to the trailhead. There are some people camping here, so hopefully our spot isn't taken. It's a few miles uphill, so hopefully no one jumped there. I've never actually even seen anyone camp here either, so this is new. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. The mountain laurel is absolutely stunning right now. This hike is about 2 miles each way out and back and features about 700 feet of elevation gain. Since I'm a beginner, I didn't want to start with anything too hard. These would be blackberry bushes. Does that count as a spring?
Probably.
Cool. Great, we have a fresh water source.
Well, I'm glad we're not carrying too much water. Deer prints.
Deer prints. Cool.
377 feet of elevation gain.
Nice. Wow, some of these are really deep because of how wet it must have been. These deer prints.
Yeah, some are really pink and some are, the open ones are white.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that is just a different stage.
Plenty of mountain laurel over there. It's beautiful. We've had some crazy rains here on the East Coast the past few weeks, so there's definitely lots of water. Check out the mountain laurel. Oh yeah, it is. It didn't turn it off last time. We made it to the offshoot trail for the campsite we're planning on staying at. However, it's really wet and sloshy back here, so I'm a little worried to see the camp. Nice, it looks good. I'll take you on a little tour. There's this beautiful pond with the fire pit right next to it. There's actually a wood pile back here, which we really do wonder who has worked on that. Alrighty, we're getting started on setting up our tent. I'm picking up sticks and rocks so we don't have some annoying lumps under our tent. When you're backpacking into bear country, you want to use what's called the bear triangle or Bermuda triangle, where your sleeping area, your cooking and eating area, and your bear bag are all about 100 feet away. So right here is where we're setting up our tent. Back in the background is where we are going to use a tree to put up our bear bag, and back behind the camera is where we're going to be cooking and eating. You want these things separated because bears have a really keen sense of smell, and it helps minimize the risk of attracting bears and helps you to leave no trace. Home is set up for the night. Well, Dad's working on the pegs, but it's almost done. This is a beautiful spot. There's definitely, people have been here and use it. There's even picnic tables, so it's really, really nice. There's a pond over there. We will not be drinking from it, and hopefully there aren't too many mosquitoes because of it, but it's really, really pretty here. There's mountain laurel all around, and a lot of new growth trees, but also shade from old growth. There's my dad. So I brought a mat that doesn't really work anymore. a mosquito net, a jacket because it's supposed to get down to 55 tonight, a book, and oh, I've got some marshmallows in there. I've got an extra hat just in case. And we are going to set our sleeping bags up so that they can start puffing up. You don't want your down compacted because then it doesn't work as well as when it's all nice and fluffed up. Here we're setting up our sleeping pads and sleeping bags. Home sweet home.
And we're gonna close it up to keep the ticks out, I hope.
Sweet. Well, fire pit looks a little messy, don't it? Gotta get that sorted. And voila! That's better, right? Could have been from those two branches up there that fell. Plus there's a felled tree right there, so. These tadpoles are the cutest things ever. I'm having such a good time trying to film them. Also, look how clear this water is. That's crazy. Don't leave your beer cans, people. I mean, I'm already judging you for drinking bush, but don't litter, too. That's just nasty. Have a little bit of sap on my hands.
A little bit.
A little bit. I'm going exploring on a little side trail off of our campsite. We'll see if it leads anywhere. I have no idea if it does. My parents have done a side one down that ways a little bit that leads up to a small viewpoint and an old foundation apparently. This, I have no idea where it leads to. I told Dad if I don't come back in 30 minutes to get started on dinner. Oh. And what is that? That's a toilet, isn't it? Well, that was a short-lived adventure. We've done our best to clean up the campfire. You saw what it was like when we came here. It was crazy. But we've tried to make it as safe and nice as possible. Been doing some reading too. I'm taking a little romp through the forest to just explore the area. Would that be a spring? There's a little spring here.
Hi, Ariel.
Made a spider friend. He's decided to latch on to the GoPro. Oh. Hi, buddy.
It's time for dinner, yay!
The boy who lived has come to die. Doing the best campfire dessert, which is just a roasted marshmallow. Now remember guys, you want it over the coals, not over the fire. Dad, would you like one?
No, thank you. Not yet.
Not yet.
With a whippoorwill?
It's pretty hard to miss it. Alright, here's my roasted marshmallow. Now it wants to pull off, so you just gotta come in here from the bottom. There we go. I had to roast and eat all 6 marshmallows just so there was nothing left for the bears. You know, I'm a team player like that. I tried out the star trails setting on the GoPro. You can see the stars moving over the course of a few minutes. Cool, it's almost frog. He's shy. He won't. Everything got quiet all at once, and it was really creepy, wasn't it, Dad?
It was.
It was like, what's out there? But they've all started up again, so I guess we're good. Here's the bear bag. This is probably like 10 or so popfuls. Spider just had to move in on my good dipping spot, Dad. Nice and soggy. Are you putting your shoes in or leaving them in this little atrium?
Just gonna have to say something like that. I guess, yeah. It's a beautiful morning.
Good morning. It's chilly. Oh, lovely. Here we go. Woke up to service with a smile. Thanks for the coffee.
And look at me slaving over brekkie.
Time to tear down the tent now and let things dry a little bit. A fire came through this area 5 to 10 years ago, so if you see a lot of the low growth and the old standing dead wood, that's why.
We honestly don't know much about the area. I'd like to know when the fire went through. I'd like to know more about this campsite specifically.
Yoink! I'm gonna pack these bad boys out. Gross. That feels nice and light. Goodbye, campsite.
You look much better now.
You look much better. How'd you sleep last night, Dad?
I actually slept great, which is a surprise. I usually don't sleep well the first night of backpacking. Once I got to sleep, I was out.
Dude, me too. Took a while to fall asleep though. Every little sound had me up. And we finally heard what a real bullfrog was like. Those other frogs. Yeah. That one was a little scary till you said, that's a bullfrog. But yeah, no, I slept great too. I didn't even hear you get up. My dad and I are gonna do a little offshoot trail that leads to an overlook and an old foundation of some sort. So I think we're gonna set our packs down, right, Dad?
Yes.
We're gonna take off our packs and just do it. It's only half a mile out, half a mile back, but we just wanna see what's out there. So it wasn't actually bear poop.
I don't know.
Oh, there's the old foundation. Aw. Don't you wonder who lives there?
Yeah, a little store.
Yeah.
Could it even have been park service?
Ah. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Firing? Yeah. Guess we could camp up here. Beautiful. I wore my insect shield socks, and for all this bushwhacking, I pulled them the whole way up. Looked like a fancy little lad. Does this qualify as bushwhacking? Guess we're not whacking anything.
A little bit.
Little bit. Look, there's some old ceramics.
Yeah, it's like a chimney stall or something.
Yoink. Yoink. Dad, people are disgusting.
These are all really pink, aren't they?
They are. And they're so pretty. Those will be really pink too. We did a tick check after the trail. Luckily we didn't find anything, but once I put my pack back on, we found 2 on me. They might have stowed away on my pack. The people who camped down at the base left a mess, so we did our best to clean it up. Chip bags. There she is. Packing out some of their garbage. We missed you, Bessie. Another successful backpacking trip. Here's an old iron furnace. Right under here in the front, you can see 2 handprints in the steel. So local legend has it that the smith was a Union sympathizer, and once the Confederates figured that out, they made him put his hands in scalding iron. No idea if it's real or how he kept his hands after that and continued to work, but that's the local legend. Recycle that. Hello! Here! Hi! My homecoming. I miss you, baby girl. You too, Toby. You're sniffing his butt. Good girl.
Hi.
Material says ticks all over.
Oh, do you really?
Only 3 or 4. Hi, look, it's Paul.